Hey guys, sorry for this up and down. I just wanted to do a quick live broadcast to put something on the channel. I know you haven't seen anything from me for a few days. I am actually quite a few days behind. I'm recycling to Sendai, but I want to make sure that the next few vlogs are interesting and nice, and I've been trying to focus on them a little bit more because I'm trying to talk a little bit about the tsunami. Plus I've been recouping, plus I've been camping a lot. Just haven't quite had the time to assemble the episodes, and I wanted to put something on the channel so that you guys knew that this little live broadcast is totally out of sync with the timeline of the vlogs. But just kind of letting you know that I'm on the road, things are going well, and I will update you as to how things are going later. I have been riding through the tsunami areas a lot, and I've been pulling a lot of video from the time of the tsunami, like live streams and stuff that I could find in each city where I went around and rode along new break walls that were once, you know, overflowing with boats and cars, and so I was sitting down and I'm like, I really want to make sure that I can make those interesting for you guys as viewers, so that you guys can not only see where I'm going, but see what happened in those places that I was going through. So just letting you know. This is one of my first, it's one of my first live streams on YouTube. Normally I live stream on my personal Facebook, which is facebook.com/MCGALAT, but I felt like those don't really post on YouTube, and I gotta imagine I've got a different audience here on my YouTube than I do on my Facebook, so spreading it around. I know you would, but there's a lot of people that view me on Facebook. I actually did a test run, and I did a live stream here on YouTube, and I did a live stream on Facebook, and I did a live stream on the Jayoe Facebook, which I thought was going to be the best place. But today's a lot of traffic. It's going to be a long day. I think it's going to be a slow day, just because I'm going to have to contend with a lot of traffic. But thoughts on Ebola? I'm in Japan. I don't have any thoughts on Ebola right now. Yeah, you know, every single one of my videos has a link back to my YouTube. But you know, some people favor one social media platform and some people favor another. For example, Twitter, which I still don't understand Twitter. It's crazy. Yeah, these glasses are wow, I am just stream of consciousness right here. That's what happens when you see comments. You're like, whoa, oh, questions. Oh, the North Korean crisis. Jeez, yeah. But that one's got to be a sit down. That one I have to sit down and talk about. Hold on, one at a time. My glasses are great when it's cloudy, and that's what it is today. It's not like beating sun where I put my black ones on. These are for like evening time and cloudy weather. North Korea, I want to sit down and talk about it. It's like a pipe dream idea, but I think it's a workable solution. And I've been to North Korea and South Korea and China and Japan, and I'm an American, so I think I have a pretty good basis to make a informed supposition on what might help to solve that, but it would require some crazy leaps of faith on the parts of a lot of parties involved. Anyways, can you give me a shout out, please? Carly C. Is that a shout out? Did I just do it? Oh, how old are you? Happy birthday. No, this is not for the vlog. You guys are jumping in late. The beginning of this video I said I'm sorry that I'm so late on the vlogs. I've been riding through some tsunami rebuilt areas after the Japanese tsunami, and so I wanted to do those videos a little bit better. So I've been holding off until I get to Sendai in a couple of days, where I'll probably sit down for a week and punch those out, and then boom, 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 boom. And then that way you guys can have some cleaner episodes. Plus, I can develop a little bit of a buffer between where I am right now and the videos that go to YouTube. I kind of like having a few days that if I do get caught up in the mountains or something, I could put out a few episodes and have those kind of cycling, so that pardon the pun, and then I can find a place to edit in a couple of days and then hopefully catch up. Today's just been a bit too much. Well, thank you. I try to be inspiring. How do I see? Oh, there we go. Did you test on streaming and find different platforms? Oh, geez. Yeah. That's a problem with live broadcasts, is that I end up talking about a topic and then other people jump on and ask a question that I literally just talked about. Not by your own fault, but yes, I find that my personal Facebook gets the most engagement on these live streams, although this one is quite nice. How much was my bike? A lot. It's hard to say. I've added a lot to it. I think the base model is around 2,000 to 3,000 US. So, hey Pat. Geez, lots of Rico's Reef. So many people from way back. Oh yeah, Brian, I got a lot. I got the halogen front lens, front light. My rear tail light's bright, and I have 3 battery powered lights. Hello. Hello. Nice people in Japan. You know what? Laoai86 and his wife are way south of here. Not way south, but I won't get to where they are, which is around Tokyo, for quite some time. Webcam's great. As a matter of fact, I just got off the phone with Annie. Eva watched what's that movie with the snow and the girl? Let it go. Anyways, what the hell is the name? Frozen. She watched Frozen for the first time, and she liked it very much. If you go to my personal Facebook or my Instagram, I have a picture of her. Hello. When she was watching, and she was totally engaged. Next country is Taiwan. I'm headed south to Okinawa, and then I have to figure out a way to get to Taiwan. So, I am totally natural. What am I supposed to be? Hi guys, my name is Matt. I think this video that I'm shooting right now is probably one of 1,000 that I've shot. Literally 1,000. So anytime you do something over and over, you end up getting pretty good at it, and I'm pretty comfortable in front of a camera. I really feel like I'm in a room with a bunch of you guys, and we're all hanging out and I'm talking. Hey Gary. I didn't, you know, I have my Mavic and I love it, and it's just a little bit of a better platform for me. If I was a little bit of a lower grade flyer, then I think the Spark would be great. I didn't fly with it very much. I don't know, but it's good to know that I'm clear in front of all you guys. Oh, I'll be in Taipei. We should hang out. I want to meet some YouTubers in Taipei. I really want to meet some people doing some video work, so if you can help me to find some people over there, that would be great. The Trike, more? I have a bunch of videos about the Trike. And I don't know what else you would want to know. I've got videos about this whole setup, really. Just put Recumbent Jayoe, Recumbent Trike Jayoe. I have a big video about that. It's one of my most popular videos, actually. Well, you're welcome, Food for the Guys. I'll tell you what, you guys, I was gonna say make this worthwhile, but I'm gonna be a little bit narcissistic and say no. The act of me doing this is what makes it worthwhile. The fact that I can share it with all of you and potentially inspire people around the world makes it much, much better. But I do this because I love it, and I think that is probably why it's inspiring for people to watch, because I'm genuine. And I love talking to you guys, and I love traveling around the world, and I love being this unique figure. It's very suitable. I think I found something that that most people don't find. Not most, many people. Many people, unfortunately, don't find what really drives them, and that's a sad thing. And maybe this video can help to people to locate that. You know, that would be that's one of the missions of this trip. And I found a lot of people that have been quote unquote inspired by the tour in their own way. Some people have allowed their children to travel around the world when once they thought the world was a scary place because they watched my videos. I've had other people who bought trikes and were able to cycle with their disabled kids, because these trikes are kind of an ability to do some this is kind of a Q&A. The kids were able to do something with their parents, because these trikes are a lot for people that are disabled. You know, you can put hand cranks on them. If you have you're paralyzed from the waist down, you can you know, if you have like some sort of a back issue, you can ride these. So they are suitable for people of all shapes and sizes. This is kind of a Q&A, right? Maybe I'll do some of these live streams and just answer questions. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had more subs, but you know what? Like I said, I do this because I love it, and as long as that carries me, the subs will grow. You know, I gain about 1,000 subs every month, and so I think that you know, it's sort of like, geez, what would the analogy be? You know, there's some things in life where if you just plug at it long enough, you hit these spikes, and the spikes are really what drive you. For example, I had a video, the seafood steam table video, that I think it's around 3 million views now. I have no idea why that one hit so popular, but after that one hit, I had 6,000 more subscribers. It doubled my subscribers at the time. And you know, I once had 1 subscriber, so as long as I'm bigger than 1, I feel pretty happy. But I would like to get above that 100,000 subscriber mark, and I think a lot of it has to do with me meeting other YouTubers, me kind of collaborating with other people that are doing videos. You know, I'm always trying new things, reaching out to government tourism agencies, reaching out to magazines. I'm writing a few articles. It'll be in a few magazines. Any sort of editorial is good. So I'm just trying different things. But it takes time, and you have to be patient, and you can't complain, and you just gotta keep going. Because if you love it, then you will keep going, and you won't have to worry so much. But it'd be nice to start making a little money from these things. You know, I used to produce a TV show in China. I didn't make a lot, but I made way more than I make on YouTube. And it took me 2 weeks to produce one episode. And here, this is kind of interesting. You see that white area? That's a wall. They're building a break wall because this area actually doesn't look very fortified. Looks like there's a break wall over there. Hello. See, the trike is nice, but every so often I run into question marks like that area ahead. I'm like, I wonder if the trike can fit there. Japan's pretty good though on keeping things relatively wide, but I don't like to ride on the sidewalk. I'd much rather ride on the shoulder, but there's a lot of big heavy trucks, so I'm trying to, and I don't like to live stream while I'm not paying 100% attention to the road. Anyways. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop and read through these. Money would be nice. Yeah. I have some money built up. I have always had a small pot. Everest took most of that pot, but I still have a little bit left. And, but that pot will not last forever. You guys can see me. I got a bad connection notice. Very bad connection. I know. I'm trying to get those shirts organized. I was just talking to Annie about it. I'm gonna stop here. Can you guys see me anymore? It says bad connection. Hey man, when things are crazy, that's when the most interesting stuff happens. Okay, I got a very bad connection notice. I have a Patreon account, but I've been waiting for the shirts because I wanted to work the shirts into the Patreon account so that if somebody hit a certain level, we could send you a shirt. You know what? I'm gonna go forward. Maybe it'll clear up if I get out of this little valley. If I lose you, I'm sorry. I'll sign off now. See you later, guys. But I'm not gonna let you go. I do wanna, I'll go through these questions. If you have a question while I attempt to ride up this shoulder, which is made for a bike and not a trike. Holy shit. All right, I'm going back. I'm going in the street. Oh, there we go. Very bad connection just went away. I wish I could stream like this the whole time. My battery on my phone would not last, and neither would my data plan on my SIM card. I have to pay every 4G. Okay, let me find a spot where I can co-chill here. Okay, here we go. It's not very beautiful though. Should I continue until I find something more aesthetically pleasing? This backdrop of traffic and a ditch. Oh, there's some water up there. Maybe I can get the water up my back. See, I'm stuck. Huh. I haven't had this problem. I do. I need a lot of sponsors. Schwab tire sponsor would be nice. A brake sponsor would be nice. A trike, a little bit more of a trike sponsor than I have now would be nice. Okay, I see this place where it'll stop. Travel sponsor, Starbucks would be an awesome sponsor. Good, reliable food, black coffee that is bitter but at least tastes reliable. All right, this semi is not gonna be too happy about me here. Just hang with me. Been so good, man. Most people are so cool. Even that semi behind me, he's not happy, but he's not honking. And he might actually be happy. You know what? Hold on. You know what? I should go down there somehow. Give me a sec. Now it says bad connection again. Bad connection again. Let me go down a little farther. This is somebody's house. I don't want to live stream alongside somebody's house. Gosh. I'm not used to these narrow pathways. I think the bike road is on the right side. Sorry guys, just hang with me. Let's see if I can go through. Very barely. It's like so close. But I got through. Okay. Go through this one. Go up here. Go down here. Oh, I have eyes in the back of my head for sure. I'm quite adept at that. Okay. I don't think it's going to be a problem for me to be here. All right. This is a better view, although it's going to be a fun job getting back out of here, but it'll be a nice spot too. Okay. Ha. No, these are not clip-in sandals. All right, I'm going to give you guys 5 to 10 minutes. We are going to answer some questions. Okay. Those clips are not sandals. Yep, I like those. There's no real love lost between me and HP. I just wish there was a little bit more relationship between the two of us. I don't want to get into it too much. It's not like there's any real animosity there. It's just something I would like to strengthen. And I don't know. I have a TV show potential coming up, and that would be great for all of us. And I just want to make sure that I'm taken care of too, you know. I'm not going to go into it too much. Where do babies come from? There is a fish that comes and I don't know. I was going to try and make some stupid story whatever. The Schlumpf drive is a real Schlumpf drive, and it is a 32, I think, 32 tooth on the front, and the back is a 14, I think. Does that make sense? And Schlumpf sent me this Schlumpf drive, and I'll tell you what, it's been working a lot better after I put a few thousand kilometers on it. It's definitely how do you turn that thing? Well, I have a few things here. First, normally you don't have this and this. I added both because what I like to do is I lay my hands over and I'm just very relaxed. Normally, there's brakes on both sides. So this brake operates this tire and this brake operates this tire. And then this is a brake for the rear. It's a parking brake. But what I did is I moved the brake from here over to here, and you can see that there's two here. This is the front and this is the rear. So when I brake here, it actually brakes both tires. And what I do, the reason I do that is because when I'm filming, like that whole time I was doing that live stream, I had one hand here steering, braking, and shifting. My shifter is here too. So I can control the whole trike from one hand. relax and have one hand free for video or waving or whatever. So that's that. Yeah, same setup. Japan, Korea was more bicycle friendly. Japan was more friendly to bicycles. Does that make sense? Korea had dedicated bike lanes, but in Japan you don't have the dedicated bike lanes, but people are so friendly they just drive around you. China is its own category. I don't think anyone is better than another. I don't like to say what is better than any other one because I feel like every place is special. People always ask me, what's the favorite place you visited? It's impossible to say. Possible Japanese replacement for the malfunctioning Garmin. Yeah, this watch is total shite for me personally because I end up going so slow. This is a Garmin Vivo HR Plus or something. I end up going so slow it thinks I'm walking. So it'll say, oh great, you accomplished your walking goal. And I'm like, I'm not walking, I'm riding, Duke. That was the word I just made up because I didn't want to say douche because that's kind of a mean word. And I kind of was saying dick and an ook kind of ended. I don't know. So, long time till Australia, Marky. I don't know. I want to get my scuba training in Indonesia, and that's going to be a couple of months, probably a year before I'm in Australia. Do you have an itinerary? Do you have an itinerary schedule by date? No, but you can go to my website. There's a map on my website, www.jayoe.com/map. I don't update it all the time, but you can kind of get an idea of where I've been and what times I've been, and maybe you can figure out where I might be. You can kind of bulk take like take chunks of time, but I don't have a set schedule because sometimes I walk into right into a city and I end up saying, wow, this place is amazing, I want to stay there, you know, for an extra day. Flip the camera, want to see the water for a bit. All right, so yeah, let's see here. Why am I sitting in the trike when I could be walking around? I'll just walk around filming while I answer questions. So 5:50 a.m. Kadesh, you should go and get a little bit more sleep. So what was one of the best foods you've had so far? Oh God, I've eaten so many things. There was some steak in Korea that was awesome. That octopus actually was pretty awesome to eat. Here in Japan, I like good sushi. Next question. Do I get a lot of flat tires? James, just because you said that, I'm gonna get a lot of flat tires, so you're fired. Personal Japanese. Every time I scroll down, more questions come in. So streaming has been very good. Where the babies come from? I'd like to go to Fukushima, but they say the bicycles can't get within 10 kilometers. We'll see if I can figure out a way. Yeah, I saw the semi. 30 seconds of ads every vid, won't be so bad. I don't have that many ads in front of my videos, right? It's just a little ad. If you watch it, it's good. If not, that's okay too. Dude, you have to be careful. I am. I try my best. I thought coffee's here pretty good. I'm happy with the coffee here. They do a lot of grinding of their own beans, and they seem to have a specialty coffee kind of place, and they have a place called Tully's, which is good. You know what? I don't think anybody could have seen that missile. I think it was just too damn high. I mean, think about how big it is and how big the sky is. I don't think you'd see it, especially if it was at the height that was when it was over Hokkaido, because it actually ends up going way up and then curves over and then kind of comes almost straight down, which is why it's very difficult to intercept them when it comes out of the atmosphere, when it comes out of the upper echelon of the sky there. Oh geez, I sound like I know what I'm doing, but what I'm saying. But would love a trucker cap. Well, my hats are almost gone. Actually, I'll be running out of my hat pretty soon. It only has a short time. The shirts and stuff, like I said, I'm trying to get them on the Patreon account and launch my Patreon account. With that, tube bags. Why don't you use tube bags? What do you mean by tube bags? I have rain bags inside my panniers, and I don't know what you mean. I like my panniers, but they could be a little bit more water resistant. Can you put up a WeChat? Well, I could put a WeChat page, but you know, there's only so many things I can do, man. It gets really hard to kind of keep up with stuff, and I end up doing too many things and not able to edit the vlogs at the end of the day. When the war starts, I'll be popular. Hey, that's a glass is half full kind of attitude. The BBC interview didn't give me a huge boost. Probably gained me about 500 subscribers, which at this point in time is any subscriber is great. Anybody that sees my channel that wouldn't ordinarily is great. I think you need to name. I don't know, Steve. I try to name my videos based on what's in the videos, and I do get a little clickbaity on some of them, but I don't want to lie. Can you do a vlog? I don't know if the live streaming would work very well in China. Let's see. I'm going all the way back to the beginning. Okay. Hello, not using Japanese. I don't know. I'm going riding through 100 countries. Japan's just one of them. And so far, I kind of like the challenge of communicating to people that don't know your own language. It's very cool. Dr. Charity, where are you going to be in Japan? Let me know. Maybe we can cross paths. And I can't give you any more info on the TV program. Hi from Argentina. Blah blah blah. Not that blah blah blah. Blah 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 is just I'm just trying to go through. Okay, now I'm done looking at the past. If your question's already gone, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Country title. No. See, what the problem with that is, you go through these smaller cities, people aren't interested. I used to name everything about the city and the place that I was in, but I might. It's not enough people know some of these places I ride through to find them interesting from a larger scale, because I'm traveling. You know, the act of me traveling is a lot of the vlog. It's not necessarily about the place I'm in, so you end up having a problem. And I tried to name the vlogs based on places, but those did not have the hits, the number of views that other videos that might have been about, you know, a specific action or something talked about. I don't know. I try and do different things all the time to try and figure out what hits. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I do. Google Translate's awesome. You can point it at different objects and it translates things. It's very cool. Tube bag cylinders that attach to the back of the arc. Oh, yeah, I've got one tube bag. You don't notice it though, because I flip my bags around. My tube bag is here. Now, normally these bags flip around, but I kind of like how these are on the back side. This is a big reflector here. And in these, I have this is my rain tube. This has my rain jacket, my pannier covers, and my backpack cover, and I can access it while I'm riding. So I just unzip, grab it, and keep going. That's why I do that. Let's see here. No new tires yet. Sendai's a little ways away. Shorter crank. I don't know, man. My knees feel pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with what I got right now. Kagoshima. Travel a lot in Japan, Kagoshima, with its active smoking volcano. That would be cool. What do you mean it was too high? It was too far. I just started watching the videos. Oh, good. Get a trike. You have a large black strip on the side. I can't turn the camera anymore. The way you start the video is the way it keeps going. Unfortunately, I had rotation locked on my phone, so this is the way you're gonna get this one. Yeah, of course. But me getting to TerraCycle is me thinking about 8 years down the road. That's too far away. Taiwan. Okay, so where's next? Okay, so just from here, we're leaving to Taiwan, from Taiwan to China, China to Vietnam, Vietnam, Laos, Laos back to Vietnam, Vietnam, Cambodia, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, then Indonesia, bouncing around islands there until I get to Australia, cycling around Australia, then bouncing to New Zealand, cycling around New Zealand. That's as far as I'm gonna tell right now, but as far as per place. But from there, I'm going to Norway. From Norway, I'm going down to Cape Town. From Cape Town, I'm going across to South America up to the United States, basically. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll figure it out. You know, every country, you got to kind of do things differently. And when I get to Laos, bike security is going to be a bigger issue. So my bike frame is aluminum. No way I'm going to have carbon fiber on the road. When that stuff cracks, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to stream another 30 seconds because I got to get back on the road. I've got a long way to go today. I got another 80 kilometers. Eva and Annie might come and visit me in Tokyo. I'm not sure, but they have a holiday in China, and afterwards I think they might come out and visit, which would be fantastic because I want to wrap my arms around both of them. I think that's about it, guys. What do you do for a living? Because you're lucky that you are lucky enough to do this journey. This is what I do for a living, and I've told myself, listen guys, I'm not the richest man in the world. I have had some luck in my personal business, not a lot. I am far from a millionaire. Far from a millionaire. I'm far from 100,000-aire. But I didn't give myself much wiggle room. I found out what I wanted to do in life, and I've been pursuing that pretty tenaciously. So I didn't give myself much of an out in doing what I love, and I gave up almost everything to do it. So that's why. So if you're willing to do that for the thing that you love, I suggest you get on it, because we only have so many days. And when I thought about how many days that we live on this earth and the amount of time that we spend doing something so that we can prepare to do something that we love to do, that's what I did for up until I was 30. Hey, I want to work hard so I can end up doing what I want to do, and I realized that was a stupid thing. So, okay, take it easy, guys. Jayoe, and I'll get on the road, look for more vlogs coming up in the next couple of days. Maybe I will do another one of these live broadcasts, and I'll do it the right way, like this. Take it easy, guys. Jayoe, bye-bye.